But on to more important things, because, Mark, I kicked Pudding's ass.
Who's pudding?
Pudding is banana pudding.
Oh, dude, that you're disgusting. But go on.
Okay. First of all, I recognize fully that I'm jinxing myself here, because there is still a possibility that I could get sick. I've got like a couple days left before the timer goes off, and also I had another pint of it like yesterday.
Yeah.
So my wife orders banana pudding from Magnolia Cafe or Bakery or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like world famous banana pudding. And they have all these different variants. Like one of them is Nutella or like a hazelnut, and then the other one is red velvet cupcakes. So they literally just make this incredible banana pudding and then drop a red velvet cupcake in there, and you just dig through it. It's fucking delicious, okay? But when you order this, there's a bakery in Chicago, but you have to order it and they ship it to you in like dry ice and it shows up cold. Obviously, if it gets warm, you're kind of fucked, because then you end up getting food poisoning or E. coli or whatever the hell it is. But it was supposed to arrive last Wednesday, and it ends up showing up Friday. So my wife calls, and it's like, hey, this stuff's 2 days late. And they're like, absolutely do not eat it. Mark, it was $80 worth of banana pudding.
Why did Erica buy this pudding? Was there a sale on it?
No. It was kind of just like a treat yourself sort of thing.
Okay.
Like we talked about it. We've had it before. But, we don't usually order that much. We don't usually order $80 worth of banana pudding. So, granted, that's a little bit out there. But long story short, I ate 3 of them on Friday. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine.
I mean, if you didn't go into, like, a diabetic coma, that's the one thing is I would just be afraid of getting diabetes at this point, not even the food poisoning.
Diabetes, really? You think I'm that out of shape?
And I want to just clarify something, because I thought I knew how long it would take to get food poisoning, like when the symptoms start happening. I always thought it was like could go up to like 48 hours. So like I was looking at a stat the other day because I was arguing with somebody, and I was wrong. It's actually like 90% of food poisoning happens within like 4 to 8 hours of eating it. And I always thought it happens 2 days later. It does not usually.
Well, it depends, because there's obviously 15 different types of bacteria that can cause this. And Dr. Boy Tom, who's in our Discord channel, he always gives me shit about what I do no matter what, even though I'm way more healthy than he is. I'm pretty sure he's a doctor who still smokes. But he sent me a list of all the different bacteria that could basically kill me from the inside out after I ate this fucking pudding. I'm like, dude, you're a good friend.
Wait, you texted this guy after?
No, it's in the Discord.
Oh yeah, okay, got you.
Yeah, that's Dr. Boy Tom. I went to high school with him, and he's an anesthesiologist, so he's not even a real doctor.
Yeah, that's not a real profession.
So you would not have eaten the pudding, is what you're telling me?
I'm kind of crazy. You know how I am about food, especially when I used to meal prep for my competitions and stuff. Didn't I used to have you check the inside of chicken to make sure it was cooked all the way?
And you'd be like, is this cooked? And it's like bright pink. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I get pretty paranoid about I get paranoid about bacteria. I am kind of a bacteria police with food. Kelly's family will they'll eat food. It will be sitting out for like 2 hours. And then at that point, I'm like, you need to refrigerate it within an hour. I'm already freaking out. And then they'll refrigerate it. And then they'll heat it up and eat it and then put it back in the fridge. I'm like, no, dude, you need to toss it out.
You're living your life scared, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're missing out on so much.
I'm scared to even just reheat food, especially if it's been sitting out for longer than an hour.
You're a coward. That's coward talk.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had food poisoning, knock on wood.
Oh, you are definitely going to get it now. I've definitely had it. Well, it's weird because you never know if it's like the weird 24-hour flu or if you're shitting and vomiting for some other reason at the same time. But I mean, look, I made a calculated risk, and thus far it has paid off because the pudding was incredible.
Good.
All right.
Because it was made with dairy and all that shit, I think you would have known if it was perished, like if it was spoiled.
All right, here's the other thing that I think is going to make you really grossed out. There's like actual banana chunks in it, and they're just like a little bit brown. They're not like, a banana that's been sitting out on the counter all day, but they're like starting to turn a little bit, like the air is getting to it.
that doesn't scare me that much. I mean, have you ever like eaten half a banana and left the other half out?
Oh,
it
yeah,
goes brown within 20 minutes. It
Yeah.
will start browning.
No question.
Yeah, that's
Look,
not that scary.
All I'm saying is that I fought pudding and I won.
You won.
All right.
For now.
To us.